Hello guys, my name is Tiny Mugaramfama, the Bagwebo Batsumlomo. As you can see, I am not alone. I'm with
your host with the most, Kia. Welcome guys to yet another episode. We are thrilled to be hosting you guys today, so stay tuned.
And I would just like to catch up on the conversation that you were talking previously about the Toto case. Before we get into that, I would like to also just delve into the things that have been going on at VUT. We mostly talk about those KZN men that get married to youngsters. I don't know if you know the Shembe Church. Like those, you don't know Shembe Church. It's like most of the time there's this TikTok thingy where we see those old men getting married to youngsters.
Wait.
Yes.
First of all, can you please just say congratulations to our graduate?
Thank you so much. I'm
Yes.
real. Okay, now I don't know what to say anymore, but it's fine. And getting back to the topic, so I think when I'm speaking about like those old men getting married to youngsters, you guys also spoke about at the rural areas, grannies and those old people, they just get to the idea, or they socialized, they get used to like giving men the power of feeling like they can do anything to women, which is also, I think it starts from way back. You understand where I'm going. So I think this case of Tlekle, it's bringing everything back of like, okay, is it the culture? Is it the tradition? Is it religion? What is it? What's the cause? Because it's not only Tlekle that is going through this. Also, someone here at VUT, I think I've had most of the people, they're complaining about a lecture taking advantage of them. Do we also call it that sexual assaulting?
You know, actually, I believe there's actually two stories from like one story. So I can't really say we have to like get a story from the other person and also get a story from the other person. But if you come to me as a woman and be like, I was assaulted, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to say, oh, I need to get his story first? Do you want me to do that? I won't do that. Obviously, so I don't think it's about the older women in the past, or rather
the culture.
I think it's just how men are said to like be rigged into these things. I feel like their minds are rigged, and also these things are beyond our control. And I also think that as men, like there's so much that they can do that could help prevent all this, but because men are men, no offense, but because men are men.
And when you say that, I remember I saw this other comment on TikTok. They were busy saying that it's not all men. But when we say men, we don't really like say all the men, but we're saying like, what are you doing as a man to actually help women to, you know?
And I also saw like comments on certain TikTok videos whereby men are also like justifying the actions of the perpetrator, and I was like, damn, what a world.
What a world. True, because like if you're a man and you just like say that, what was she wearing? Was she naked?
It's
like
not even
that idea just shows how a person you are. You might not have raped her, you might have not sexual assaulted somebody, but your reasoning, it actually says something else, honestly speaking.
Like there's a lot that has to be done for men to actually get education upon this whole thing, because there's no way you can come with your reasoning whereby you're going to tell me that she was wearing this. That's not the point. It's actually not about what I was wearing. What's on your mind as a man?
No, but I also think if you say like they're being educated, what about them? Let's speak about the men here at the varsity. Lectures that are actually dating students. At first year, she's still like fresh-minded. She doesn't know. Some of the students, they're coming from rural areas. They're just stranded. They don't know anything. Maybe I don't have a funding. I meet a lecturer. He robs me. I'm still fresh-minded. I'm here.
With all these things that are trending, the rape, the whatever, I think by right now everyone is aware of what's happening in this world. So I feel like it's more like we now know if there's something, if like I go through something, I now have the right to like go and report it. I don't have to like keep myself clinched somewhere and not go to report that whole incident. But I understand, because at some point you're gonna feel like, no, what if they do this to me? What if they threaten me? And what if maybe I fail to achieve certain things? But at the end of the day, it's not actually about that. You actually have the right, the freedom to speak whatever that's on your mind.
But I also feel like it goes back to what I was saying, where people, like those men feel inferior because you have the power. Like the men think that they have the power. So it happened in school, they feel like they have the power because it might be a principal. Here at school, at VUT, they felt like they have the power because they are lecturers. So how do we pull away from that?
If you keep on